Hello, Toastmasters. Can you tell I love Toastmasters?
What is Toastmasters?
Toastmasters is a club of people who learns how to do public speaking.
Oh.
And we love doing public speaking. And I've met so many wonderful people in doing that. Bailey B, as I call him, his name is Bailey Brinson, but we call him Bailey B for short. The first time I ever heard him speak, his title was Bailey B, and I'm going to tell you how to get in for free. And I never forgot that, and so we all call him Bailey B. This young man, how many of you have heard of Les Brown?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Les Brown is going to be put aside because this is the next.
The next Les.
This is
the best Les.
This is going to be the best of Les. This young man has so much energy, and I want him to do the closing speech because he has a way of just uplifting spirits, adding new energy, making you feel happy. And he calls himself an edutainer. He went to South Carolina State. He has, right? And he had visions of becoming an NFL football player. But life steps in and changes things. And God sent him in another direction. So he spends his time in the community, motivating, uplifting, educating people. And I asked him to come today so he can bring to us a whole new level of energy. You have these little cards that you picked up, and Bailey actually put together a book. What's the name of the title of the book?
Look, listen, act, be the blessing.
Be the blessing is the part I like. And these were taken from, because we always be a blessing. These were taken from that book, so this is a special gift for us to have from that book. And I hope everybody got one. If you didn't, please make sure you stop by the table before you leave and pick up one. He has been working hard getting ready for the day. Bailey B is just a natural. So I'm going to let him come up here and be as natural as he can be. Bailey B, who always gets in for free.
Did you give me a wonderful introduction? Goodness gracious. I'm honored to be here. Like she said, my name is Bailey B. And you know what? I think I'm going to change the B to be the blessing. You know what I mean? Be the blessing. You know what I mean? That's what the B stands for now. Be the blessing. So, in opening, I want you to look to someone to your left and your right and shake their hand and say, I'm too blessed to be stressed.
I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Oh, that's right.
Too blessed.
Let me tell you why you're too blessed to be stressed. You're on this side of the grave. You too blessed to be stressed because you're on this side of the grave. I got some news this morning that Muhammad Ali passed away.
Oh, no.
Yes. And right now, see, a lot of us are in shock. And when people pass away, our loved ones, if you've ever had a loved one pass away, just say, I have.
I have.
Okay, we've all had a loved one pass away. And when they passed away, we say something. We say, rest in peace. But what about us living? Is there no peace for us right here, right now? Well, this talk, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you an experience of peace right here and right now. They say an attitude of gratitude determines your altitude. Well, how high do you want to fly? How high do you want to fly? Matter of fact, right now, in this moment, think of something that you're grateful for. You got something that you're grateful for? What's your name back there, ma'am?
I'm Stacy.
Stacy, nice to meet you. What are you grateful for?
My sweetie.
You're grateful for your sweetie? No, that's right. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I'm grateful for my mom.
Well, yes, sir. What are you grateful for? You're grateful for his wife. Yes, and yes, ma'am.
I'm grateful to be here.
I know that's right. Grateful to be here. Grateful for your mother. Grateful for your sweetie. Grateful for your wife. But watch this. Are you grateful for that? Can you go back to yesterday and be grateful for your mother? Can you go to the future and be grateful?
No.
No. Where can you be grateful? Right here and right now. Gratitude brings you to the present. First thing you do when you wake up in the morning, express gratitude. Your first 10 minutes of the day, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for this breath in my lungs. Thank you for my wife. Thank you for my mother. Thank you for my sweetie. Why? Because gratitude brings you into the present, into the here and now. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Peace can be found in the present. One of the roadblocks that keeps us from experiencing peace is our mindset and our attitude. And let me give you a story. I got two sisters, completely two different experiences. One of my sisters had a job interview. She beat her face. Okay, she put her makeup on. You know, she got her hair did nice and good. You know, she put her outfit on. Smelled just a little bit of smell good because it was a job interview, so she couldn't put that much on. Put on her earrings, not the flashy earrings, but you know, the conservative earrings. And she got her briefcase, and from her house, from her walk from her house to her car, it began to rain. She was like, I can't stand this darn rain. This rain always coming and messing up my day. I hate this rain.
But you don't understand, she's a woman that you messed up her hair.
Hey, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I used to have how. My other sister, she had just got through having a meal at McDonald's with her boyfriend. And they were walking to the MARTA bus stop. And on their way from McDonald's to the bus stop, it started to rain. And she looked over to her boyfriend, and he reached his hand out, and she put her hand in his hand, and they started dancing in the rain. My question to all of you is, what was the difference in the rain?
Nothing was that.
Nothing. But they had two completely different experiences of the rain. Everybody repeat after me. My attitude determines my altitude. How high do you want to go? Remember, your attitude determines your altitude. Now, your mindset can be blockers for you experiencing peace. So how do you work on that mindset? How do you begin to change that mindset? How do you begin to develop that mindset? I heard a young lady, she already in the chest, she was asleep. She was asking about she was asking about sleep. She was asking about the buildup of stress. Well, what happens, a lot of times we think that we just have a mind and we just have a body. But this is not true. Our minds and our bodies are one. Let me give you an example of what I mean. See, your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. Right now, I just want you all to imagine. Just imagine a ripe lemon. Then you cut it in half. Then you cut it in a quarter. And you take that lemon and you bite into it. Oh, see, you did it right there. Okay. What happened? What did you experience just then? Your mouth began to water. You begin to salivate. Let me tell you why. Because your mind or your imagination does not know the difference between reality and your imagination. Your mind and body work together. So a lot of times when we're having the experience of, man, I have a hard time going to sleep at night, it's because you haven't stopped your mind from running and racing and racing and running. Just want a quick show of hands. When you wake up in the morning, is your mind always going? Do you always